Good day, good people. Hi, welcome to my live stream. How you all doing today? How you all doing today? Hi, Mpo. I'm also good. I hope you're good. How's the weekend treating you? Did you go to church? It's Sunday today. Did you go to church? Please like my live stream, and please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please, I need your support to reach 100 subscribers before the end of this year, before the end of 2026. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate your patience. Sorry, your support. Sorry. Hi, Mpo. How? Another Mpo. Mpo squared. Hi, Mpo. There's the first Mpo is Mpo Matsinge. The second one is Mpo Pop. How are you doing, guys? Welcome to my live stream. I'm happy to have you here. And then what happened? Why didn't you go to church? Guys, please like my live stream, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, I am actually begging you. Please help me reach 100 subscribers before the end of 2026. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. Andile. Hi, Andile. Andile. Ndlovu. Eish, Andile, hey? What a question. Have you ever read a book? Who's the author? I forgot the author, but the title says The Power of a Subconscious Mind. Have you ever read that book? If you can read that book, maybe you would understand why good things happen to those who don't believe in God. Please try and get I think it's Dr. or it's Murphy something. Murphy. Let me just search that book. I do have it on my phone. Please read that book. The Power of a Subconscious Mind. It's very powerful. It will clear a lot on your head. You'll understand a lot about life. about a human being, about a mind, about the subconscious mind. Please try and read that book. Let me search that book. It's on, you can also get it an audio on YouTube, but someone sent it to me. It's, I believe it's a 7-hour audio, but it's worth everything. Power of a subconscious mind. Subconscious mind. How do I write subconscious mind? Yes, it's Murphy something. If you can, this is the book. This is the book. Power of a It says Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. By Joseph Murphy, like Steve Harvey. I saw like, who's Murphy? Murphy something. Eddie Murphy. Yes. Please, you won't go wrong. Please read that book. It comes in different colors. But the author is Joseph Murphy. Hi, Queen. I was waiting for you. How you doing? I'm good. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, I need your assistance to reach 100 subscribers before the end of 2026. Please read that book. Anyone here who has read that book, who can share the contents of that book? Here. How you doing, Queen? I'm also doing great. I went to town today. Sorry guys, I have to take this call. Uyangiphazamisa ngiku-live. No. It's YouTube. Yeah. Phela I'm an old lady. I'm gonna call you back. Sharp. I'm sorry about that, guys. Mpho. Hi, Innocentia. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, Innocentia? I think. Who's not happy, Mpho? I today. Mpho, this is the third Mpho. What? No. Suk.
Mama ngivukuvela
la. No. Suka.
Amana ngihleli eceleni.
Who's not happy? Hi, Mpho. Okay, this is the third Mpho today. Maybe the universe is trying to tell me something. I don't know.
Which universe?
Oh, God. The universe is trying to tell me something. Why so many Mphos on my live stream today? How you doing, Mpho? Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. Sorry about that. I think they are not happy. Oh, I don't think so. People who don't believe in God are the happiest, in my opinion. They are the happiest, I'm telling you. Please give take some time and read this book. Or maybe if you can go on YouTube and search for the summary. Maybe you are not a bookworm, you don't like reading. You don't even have to read because there's audios now. You can just listen to it when you, I don't know whether you are in school or you are working or I don't know if you have a car. When you're driving, you can just listen to the audio. You'll thank me later. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Please do subscribe to my channel. So when I'm poor, do you believe in God?
Actually, I do.
I'm not talking to you. Do you believe in God, Mpo? Queen, where are you? Cold and rainy. Oh. My okay. It was raining here earlier on. The weather is gloomy. I don't know what's happening. It was raining, but I'm happy. Hey, it has been hot for the past 2-3 days. Oh, okay. Are you not going to work today? I'm not working today. I'm off duty. Are you not going to work today, Queen? Guys, you can ask me anything. What is it that you want us to talk about? You can ask me anything. What is it that you'd like for us to talk about or to discuss, or you want to know something about my life? Sorry, oh, my earring. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. So you're off today, and when? Or just today? Are you going back to work tomorrow? I'm going back to work tomorrow. What have you been up to? Hi guys, thank you for joining my live stream. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Mpo, are you happy? Are you happy, Mpo? I am happy. Then off the rest of the week. So Queen, you work how many days a week? How many days? And how long is your off days? You were working yesterday, you are off today, and you're gonna be working for the rest of the week. So you work 6 days a week? Sorry. Guys, what is it that you'd like for us to discuss? Guys, can I share my personal life, my story with you? Can I ask for you to judge? So please judge me. 5 days a week, 40 days a week. 5 days, 40 hours. Okay. Weekends when needed. Oh, I see. Guys, do you want to hear the story of my life? Can I share some details with you? A story. Hey, but I don't know. Maybe there are children here. Maybe I can't share because there might be children here. Yeah, it's Dr. Joseph Murphy. Are you guys interested? So this is the audio that I listened to. I see. Queen, do you like reading books? Oh, I see. I see. Do you like reading books? I used to when I was younger. I still do now. It's just okay, I'm sorry. Let me take this call. Hello? Yeah, I'm calling. Which door? Ngishilo ngathi ukhulu ongenza into enkulu kangako. Mina ngenze ngaphansi. Oh, phela ukhula akafuni nje leyo nto ukuthi yaziwe vele ukuthi uyayenza. Uqala. Akayishayi local, ngiyakutshela nje ukhula akabafuni abantu bala ngaphakathi. Lokhu nje abantu bangaphandle. Akafuni. Mina ngenze ngaphansi nalokho. Mina. Iya, ngingawenza wona kodwa ke angithi phela uyazi ukuthi umhla kabani namhlanje umhla ka20 uyazi ukuthi mina mekuthi 1 January ngizobe sengilinde interest angithi uyazi at least interest u-aware. Oh, hayi mesingese sixabane-ke nje ngingayenza leyo shoyo bese at least uma ukuthi lokho okunye awukakabi nako kuphelela okugcwele uthi mhla ka-1 January ungilokhu nje beqala uJanuary. Hayi-ke yabona-ke i-interest awu ke mina-ke ngizothini-ke phela-ke mhla ka-1 January phela fanele ngithole something. Awuhambe mfethu sikhulume like ubuya awubuyi namhlanje. Oh soxoxa-ke masufikile la. Hayi nanginayo into ekangako kwayona uzongidraina out. Angithi ukhula uthembe mina as i-backup yakhe ngoJanuary uma ukuthi sekanje uyazi uJanuary uthi inyanga ibhizi kanjani. So soxoxa maso. Angithi phela ukhula angeke ngimxoxele ukuthi ngenze kanje. Uzobe lindelene ukuthi mase phelelo ngoJanuary abese bheka kumina mase ngithi nami sengithi anginalutho. Uzothi kanti ngiyenzeni kanti wayengidonse kahle ngendlebe wathi akafuni ngishaye lokhali. Soxoxa mase ufika. Sharp. I'm sorry about that, guys. You read the Bible. That's yeah. Hey, you are a true Christian. Mpo, you are a true Christian. Yes, please, guys, please do subscribe. Please like my video. I mean this live stream. I want to share something with you. I'm sorry. I want to share my personal life story with you. Are you interested? Just say yes, then I'll share. Please say yes, I will share. Queen, are you saying yes? You are interested in hearing my story? Anyone else interested in hearing my boring life story? Hello, yes, okay. Alex, hi. Okay. Anele, hi. Oh, yebo bakithi, yebo. Oh, Nkosi yami. Okay, guys. Yes, please judge me if you want to. I'm open to judgments. Okay, I don't mind. I messed up. Okay, here is the story. Okay. Sorry, I met this guy in 2017. 2017. I met this guy. Not that I met him, I had already known him because he's my neighbor, right? He's my neighbor. He lives right next across the street, right? So he was. Thank you, Anele. Thank you. He was unemployed. I was working at a call center back then. I was working in a call center. I wasn't making a lot of money. South Africans would know that if someone is working at a call center, then most of the call centers, especially local call centers, we're not making a lot of money, right? Ne? Okay. So I met this guy. I have this type of love. When I love. I mean, I love wholeheartedly. I love with my heart and half of my liver. Okay. So we dated. He was unemployed, as I stated. He was unemployed. And you know what I did? Like, he was unemployed, he had nothing. You know, I've had this when we say, we as women say, I met him when he had nothing. I mean it. I mean, he had nothing on his name. He only had 3 pair of clothing, 2 tracksuits, a gray one and a black one, and what do I call them? Workwear. The bottom pants for workwear. I don't know what this is called. What is it? It's called in English. And he had 2 t-shirts, black and gray. And that was it. No underwear, nothing. Right? So I took him to the stores. We went to Levi's. I bought him jeans. We went to Nike. I bought him 2 golf t-shirts. Or at Levi's, I also bought him a t-shirt. I bought him, we went to Guess. I bought him Guess jeans and what else? Okay, and then I bought him Nike sneakers, a black boot, right? Okay, Samge. I mean, Anele, please, guys, judge me. You are welcome to judge me. I'm okay with that. Okay, it's fine. Okay, that was right. No, not the same year when we met, right? I think it was the following year in 2018. I bought him the stuff. He hadn't been going home. He has been staying here for 2 years, not going home, like to the rural areas, to the homelands. So I gave him some money, say no, go home. And I gave him some money to buy some, like, you see, when he gets home for the kids in Bashana, like that. Okay, he's an uncle. Okay, and then life was smooth, ne? And then in 2021, before that, he has a degree, not a degree, it's a diploma. An electrician. He's an electrician, yeah, by profession. It's just that now he wanted to do what you call this, trade test. Some of you would know trade test, né? So he wanted to do a trade test. When he not that when I met him he had never worked before. He had worked before, and he has had savings about 12,000 rand. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the trade test was 17,000 back then. Guys, I said you can judge me. I'm not rich. I'm not rich. I told you at the beginning with me now, when I love, I can love with my heart and a half. That's how I am. But I learned my lesson, yeah. So I bought him, I gave him the 5,000 rand, yeah, from my savings. I took my savings, I gave him the 5,000 rand. And then he told me that he had to go and write this exam for this trade test thing. He said that, he told me that they needed the 4,000 rand to, what do you call this in English? Ukwaza, to pay the Ukwaza. What is Ukwaza in English? Somebody writes Ukwaza here in English. But he had to pay so that he can pass the test. He was writing 5 modules, subjects or modules, 5, right? And then he went there and he wrote, that 4,000 rand was from my NSFAS. I was bribed. Thank you, Anele. He had to bribe the administrator or whoever was invigilating there so that he could pass the test, and that so that they could assist him when he gets stuck, right? And then I don't know what happened, because he had to write 3 two practical tests and 3 theoretical, whatever theory though. Okay, so he passed theory and then passed 1 practical. Unfortunately, I don't know, he failed the 5th one. And then he came back and then he said that no, I must go back and write this one. They need an additional 4,000 rand. Okay, I didn't have the 4,000 rand. If I had, I was gonna give him. Okay, I didn't have it. And okay, yeah, and then life went on. Yeah, I was still working at the call center. I had started working there in 2015. Now we are in this was in 2021. Towards the end of 2021, he got a job. He okay, I cannot mention the name of the company, but it's one of the in South Africa, right? As I said, he's an electrician. So, but he did not get his trade test, but he was using his diploma. Okay, so what happened was he got the job, right? And I also had to pay the bribe now for him to get the job. I paid the bribe, 5,000 rand, right? Life went on. He got a job. He didn't change. Nothing changed. Yeah, we were good. Life went on until early this year. You see, I had never caught him cheating. Never. From 2018. Never. Nothing. I had never suspected anything. Remember, I said we are neighbors. As I'm sitting here, this is my bedroom window. Across the street is his bedroom window. So I can see everything that he does. He sees everything that I do. Okay. Early this year, I think around April. No, South Africans, you would remember that Nedbank Cup. Was it Nedbank Cup that was won by Kaizer Chiefs? If you can remember, I think it was Nedbank Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So it was towards that weekend. Ne? As I'm working from home, I didn't state, some of you know, I work from home. I work remotely. So I was on lunch break. It was 5 p.m. I had a macaroni. I had cooked a macaroni. So I didn't have cheese. So I I didn't call. I would just go into his room to his house without asking or calling. So on this day, as usual, I just went there, and then I knocked on his bedroom. The music was very loud. I wasn't astonished, or I didn't see anything wrong with that because he likes loud music. I knocked. I pushed the door. It was locked from inside. I knocked, and then he eventually opened the door. And then when he opened the door, he pushed me. I said, Aibo, what's up? And then I pushed him back. I saw, Aibo, there was a lady sleeping on his bed. A very young lady. I'm 40 years old. And then this girl, I only came to find out later on that she is 27 years old. Aibo! The girl is naked. I could see that she had covers, her sheets. The sheets were up to here, but there was no bra straps. She was naked, obviously. And why did it take him so long to open the door? Okay. He opened the door and then pushed me, went to the kitchen. I was so surprised. I couldn't even speak. Then I said, who's there? He didn't answer me. And then I just left without asking for cheese that I was looking for. I came back here. I called my manager, and then I told her what happened. It's, I cannot continue working. I'm sorry, this is what happened. She said, no, okay, fine. We'll see that tomorrow. Okay. And then I locked out, and then I went to sit outside. I can see his house. I can see his, as I said, he's opposite. Like, I'm sitting here, I can see his bedroom window. So I went outside. I wanted to see the girl when she leaves. What time was she gonna leave? Because it was around 5:30. I sat there outside. I had just finished crying because I just started crying when I called my manager. I just started crying. Okay, I was sitting there outside. They stayed for another 2 hours. 2 more hours. Thank you. Thank you, Luvuyo. Thank you. Aibo. So I sat there. They stayed for another 2 hours or so. Aibo. Hey, this guy doesn't love me, eh? And then the girl, I saw him coming out. I saw him, the kitchen door was open. I saw him opening the cupboards, taking out the plastic. And then a few seconds later, the girl came out of the bedroom, and then she had this plastic. I had seen him during the day. He went to ShopRite. He bought some goodies. And then when I went there during the day, I saw that there was 2 packs. There was Doritos, yogurt, chocolate. And I asked him, why is it like this? He said, no, my daughter is coming, so she's going to come and pick up her stuff. I said, oh, okay. So it was for me and his daughter. That's what at least I thought. Oh, God, it was for me and this other girl. Okay. So he came back, ne? I mean, he went out, and then I was actually waiting for him to take her out. No, he didn't. I mean, to walk her out. No, he didn't. The lady just walked past me. I was sitting outside. She walked past me and went up the road. I sat there, and then he came out, took the different direction, the opposite direction. He went down the road, and then he started calling me. I didn't answer his call. He started calling me. I didn't answer. He went, I don't know where he went to, and then he came back. I had as I'm working from home, my company sent me a laptop, a PC, what else? A UPC, a big UPC and a small UPC. My bedroom is small, so I had kept some of my stuff at his house. So I just went straight to his house and collected my stuff, my work stuff. I came back. When I came back here, he called again. I didn't answer. Okay, to cut a long story short, from there, I think the following weekend was going to be this Nedbank Cup thing. Hey, I'm getting there. There was going to be this Nedbank Cup thing the following week. I asked me, then we talked again. I still love the guy. He said, no, I'm going to leave her in. And I believed him. I honestly did. I mean, I can be so when it comes to relationships. But I think I've learned my lesson now. I'm old. Okay, we went to this Nedbank thing, myself and him. We went to the stadium. We never went to the stadium because you remember in KZN, the tickets we couldn't buy tickets here in KZN. So we ended up going to town and watching it in one of the pubs. Yes, I'm talking about a relationship. For 7 years, I've been together with this guy. I've been through thick and thin with him. Okay. And then we went to this Network Cup thing, yeah. And we watched it there. And there was this call. Someone that kept on calling me. I asked him, I never bothered checking his phone. You see, I trusted him so much. I trusted him with my life. I never bothered to check his phone. So this call that he keeps on ignoring. And then I asked him who this is. He said, no, it's this girl. The girl from the new girl. I said, I block her. Wait, what I was thinking, he said, no, I'm gonna block her. Okay, we came back. I didn't know this girl's address. I only knew that she took the direction, she went up the road. I don't know where exactly she lives. I thought maybe she was gonna go and take a taxi. I didn't know. Okay. We enjoyed gay, and then Kaizer Chiefs won. Yeah, we were celebrating his Pirates, and I'm Kaizer Chiefs, and then we were celebrating. We came back. So I came back. He said, no, go take a bath and come back. He said I was gonna spend the night at his place. Okay. No, he didn't. He doesn't. I came back here and I took a bath. One of my friends called me and said I must come outside. I went outside. There's this guy coming from the direction where the girl had went that day. And then I asked my friend, where is this one coming from? She says, I don't know. He doesn't have friends that side. He doesn't ever go that side. Then I said, I wonder. It must be someone that I know that he's dating. But I didn't know that girl's face because I saw her. It was for the first time seeing her. Okay, I came back and I took my phone and then I went to his... Oh, okay. I came back. I spoke to my friend and came back. Yeah, and he went to his place. And then I came back and I fetched my phone.
It's raining.
I don't
outside.
care. Okay, I'm on live. Please, excuse me.
How? You tell my subscribers now.
Boy. Go. Go out. I'm talking in Dutch. Go.
It's so emotional, Julie.
I don't care. Go. I'm sorry about that, guys. So, I took my phone and I went across the road to his place. He was drunk because he was drinking in town. He was playing music very loud. And then I knocked, the door was locked. And then I went on the other side on his window, bedroom window. How? He's on a video call. I love you. And then the girl keeps on saying, no, but your girlfriend, when you have a girlfriend, it says, no, you're the only person I love in my life. And she was a mistake. And I broke up with her. That's me. She was a mistake. I broke up with her. I told you I'll do anything for you. I listened to the entire conversation. I saw the girl's name. And then once she was done, I called him and I said, please open the door for me. I went inside. I was so defeated. Why? Please forget about my son. He likes attention. It's okay, guys. I'm getting there. I haven't healed yet, but I'm getting there. And when I got inside, I'm like, who's this girl now? He says, which girl? I said, I heard you. I heard the entire conversation. Who's this girl? He says, no, that's my cousin. And I asked him, whether do you tell your cousins that you love them? I said, yes. And then I said, okay, no, it's fine. Let's go to bed. We went to bed. I didn't think it was the same girl that I saw that day. I thought maybe it was some other girl. I didn't think it was the same girl that I saw that day. Okay. Days went by. And then he said to me, no, I broke up with her and stuff like that. He called her. He called her that night and said, okay, I'm going to break up with her. He called her and broke up with her, only to find a few days later that, no, he called someone else, not that girl. I'm going to tell you how I found out. I think 3 weeks went by. We had a team building at work on the 14th of June, if I'm not mistaken. It was on the 14th of June. We had a team building. So the night before, he said to me he was going to work. But he was so well dressed. Okay, he doesn't wear a uniform. Most of the time, he doesn't wear the uniform. His uniform is always at work. Okay. He was so well dressed, and I said, this one is not going to work. But I just played it cool. He went to work at about 4. He was working a night shift. Okay, I said, okay, no, cool. I called him because he had flu. I called him around 8, 8:30. Hey, what? I called him. The phone was ringing. I called him on WhatsApp. I texted him on WhatsApp. He's not responding. I called him on the actual call. He was not responding. Horrible. Okay, let me put my phone here. It's getting darker. He was not responding. Horrible. The entire night, I didn't sleep. I even called him an hour at 11, at 12. Maybe I left him 1,500 missed calls. I don't know. Horrible. Okay. He's not coming back to me. And then I said to one of my friends, no, you know what? He went to book a hotel because he knows that, I'm always like this now. I'm watching him. He came back to me the following day when I was going to this boat cruise with my teammates. And then he said, hi, Bo, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me through the midnight hours? I said, hey, why are you not answering your phone? He said, hi, Bo, why are you calling me at this time of the night? I was at work and I was working double shift. He was supposed to start his shift at 6 and end at 10. It was supposed to start his shift at 2 and end the shift at 10. He said he worked for 24 hours. I said, oh, okay. I came back here. I asked him when he came back, did you go to a hotel and booked with this girl? He said, no, I don't have money for that nonsense. I got him in, okay, sharp, no, grand. Okay. He went, I know his phone password. He went outside and I took his phone. I went straight to photos. There they were in a hotel. Oh, they were in the restaurant. The first pictures, they were in a restaurant, and then they went and took photos at the beach and in the hotel bedroom. Mind you, he has never taken me there. Never. I've never been to a hotel with him. Yo, I was so heartbroken. I was shattered. Hey, you see, what I saw on that phone. You see, they were so in love. I could see the way he looked at her. Would say, I stood no chance. So I cried. And then when he came back in the bedroom, he saw me and said, hi, why are you crying? I showed him his phone. He says, I'm so sorry. And I'm a full shame. I admit I'm a fool. I'm going to leave her. I'm going to leave her. And then I said, okay, fine. I continued with him. I didn't dump him. I continued with him. Okay? I think 2-3 weeks later, I found out that they're still together. A friend of mine told me that he saw him walking this girl to... Oh, no, before that, I went to his house unannounced. I found the girl sitting on top of his bed. I see, no, this face, I know this face, this girl. And then he comes in and says, no, it's just a friend, you are visiting. And the girl says, no, I'm not your friend, Minana. You and me, we are. Minana, you and me are. Hey, you see that day? I said, no, that's it. Okay, I'm over you. Okay, I started blocking me. I can't leave you. What do you expect me to do? I can't just throw away a 7-year relationship over a 3-month relationship. Okay, I'm gonna leave her. Oh, we were talking outside because he blocked me when I was leaving. We started talking outside until we talked for about an hour until this girl left. He left. She passed through just next to us when we were standing outside. She went past us. We talked and then I thought, hey, maybe he finally chose me. Yo, guys, ladies, love yourselves. That's all I'm going to say. Especially you young ones. Love yourselves enough to walk away when your relationship is no longer working. When the relationship is draining you, walk away. It's not healthy. I lost weight. You see, I'm slim by nature. I wear size 30, 32 because I have a little bit of... I lost weight. Whoa. I went to size 28. I think within a space of 2 weeks, I lost weight. I felt ugly. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. My self-confidence to the ankles. Okay. I continued with the guy. Guys, I continued. And then now it came to a point when he said, I have to understand. He loves us both. I have to understand. And then now the reason why he says he's cheating, he says it's because I don't want to bear him a child. That's what he said. I told him, good, but we never sat down and discussed this. He says, I'm always about my career this, my career that. I said, yes, that was when I was still studying. Guys, I just graduated from law school. I told him that was when I was still studying. I'm about to graduate because I graduated last month. In October. I said, but we never talked about this. He says, yeah, that's the reason why I cheated, because when you never wanted to have a kid with me. Via this window, yes, I can see his bedroom window. It's just that he's not here. He's at home. He's from Empangeni. His bedroom window is closed. I can see it. White curtain. Hi, Bo. I stayed, guys. I stayed. He says, when I fall pregnant, give me a baby. If you want me to break up with that girl, I had this implant. I had it. Bo, guys. I shame me. I don't like myself. I can see I don't love myself. I removed it. Gone. Here's the scar. I removed it. Why? I wanted to give him what he wanted. I would do anything to keep that guy. I would do anything. Even if he asked me to jump over a bridge, I would jump. I removed this thing. No baby. No baby. Baby dololo. Hi, Bo. I could see that he was starting to distance himself. He was withdrawn. He was not the same. I was wondering, hey, what's happening now? Apparently this girl lives, you see, this is my house, right? There's a house next door. The other side, the second house from the one here next door, that's the girl's house. That's where she lives. We're only separated by one house. This girl, I see her every day now. She works at the municipality. She works here. But she only started using this route only when she started dating him. She never used this route. There's another route, that side, that she used to use. I see her going down, up. She's nice. She's a nice little lady. She's well built. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. I can't lie. She's pashash. Okay. A whole lawyer. I'm telling you, if you don't love yourself, ladies, put yourselves first. I was asking myself, Uti, what was this guy going to do if tables were turned? Let's say if it was me who cheated, would he have stayed? He would never. He would have left me the very minute he found out that I cheated. Long story short, I'm almost done, guys. Please bear with me. I continued with this guy. I graduated on the 21st of October. It was no longer the same. He had promised me to take me out after my graduation, but he never did. The other day I called him just before my graduation. The girl answered his phone. I'm like, now she answers his phone. She says, I think she put the phone on speaker and she said, talk. I think she was saying that to him. Talk. He kept on laughing. And then I said, Aibo, what's going on? She said, he doesn't want to talk. We ended up talking with this girl. I don't fight, guys. I found this girl about 4 or 5 times in that house. I never fight. Not even one single day. I never raised my voice on him or on her. I never said anything bad to her. I'd be lying. I'm a very cool, calm, and stupid person sometimes. And I don't regret that I never fought. Why? It wasn't worth it, even though, I don't know, but it wasn't worth it. I never fought for him physically. Okay. So this girl, he answered his phone. Yeah, we ended up talking for about 45 minutes. And then she told me that, we are planning on going on a vacation after the 25th of October. Well, I'm just waiting for, I don't know what money she was expecting from where. Then they were going to go on a vacation. I'm like, we've never been to a vacation. So now he's taking this girl to a vacation. I thought maybe it's because I'm old. Okay, long story short, I'm almost done. We've been dating until the 25th of November. 25th of November, I was collecting my laundry from the line outside. I see this girl walking. past me, going inside that house. Hey, bo. I started fuming. I went to one of my friends. I said, Aibo, I just saw her walking in there. She said, no, come down. Okay. Aibo, how am I going to come down? I went straight there. I went there. When I got there, he asked me, what are you doing here? For the very first time asking me that question, what are you doing here? I didn't call you most. What do you want here? Yo, I was out of words. I said, is this how you talk to me now? He said, no, I didn't call you. I didn't call you. Please leave. He wasn't fighting. He was calm, cool. He said, please leave. Your girl was quiet like this. There are two beds in his bedroom. I was sitting on the opposite bed, and they were sitting on the other bed. I was like this. The girl was like, she never uttered a single word, except for she said, give me your phone, talking to him. Give me your phone. He tried to say no. She said, give me your phone. Hey. Took the phone and gave it to the girl. She started paging the phone. She found some other two girls, and then she called them. What are you doing with my man? This is my man. Don't what? I said, You know what he said? In conclusion, he said, he called me. He said, Nonigo, that's my name. I guess our journey ends here. Our journey ends here. I asked him, what do you mean by that? He said, I'm breaking up with you. In front of this Nunu. Oh! Hey, when I think about that to this day, I said, Fezu, are you sure? He said, yeah. I'm choosing her. I said, after everything, like honestly, after everything I have done for you, is this how you repay me? You know what he said? That's life. He shrugged his shoulders and said, it's life. Oh, I didn't cry. I didn't want to cry in front of him and the girl. I said, are you okay? No problem. I walked out. And that was it. Bob, the builder. I'm here, left alone, heartbroken. That was on the 25th of November. No, it was on the 26th because I had got paid the previous day. And I see him and this girl. I've never seen them working together, but I see this girl going in and going out. She no longer now goes in like at around 8 or 9, where I don't see her, and come out at 4 or 5. She now goes in there any time of the day. I'm asking him, what do you think people are saying about me here around? He says, people. He said, Nje, people. Yeah, that was it, guys. You young ladies, don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Always protect your peace. Always protect your peace. I'm not saying all men are like that. But for your own sake, please don't do what I did. If you find him sleeping on a mattress on the floor, join him. If you find him wearing a torn underwear, it's fine. Don't laugh at him. Just say, oh, ask his baby. And don't buy anything for him. Not unless it's like food. You can. But anything else, don't spend your money on a man. Don't. I regret it, and I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I'm not saying, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever date again. I don't think I'll ever date. I'm old now, Gevele. 40. I have children. My life is good. Not very good, but my life is good. I just got a new job. I got a new job early this year. And a little bit of about my job. It's not a movie. If this was Facebook, I was gonna share screenshots of my conversations and him. It's not a movie. It happened to me. It happened to me. I'm better off without him. It happened to me. You see, I think God somehow is trying to remove him from me. I got a better job this year, March, and I'm working on the support side, sort of like IT, sort of, you see, level 1, technical support level 1. So my company says, maybe some of you work with me because we work remotely, they might not know me, but my company says if you write a CompTIA A plus certificate, some of you might know CompTIA A plus certificate. Yes, Anele, I am moving, sis. I am moving. As heartbroken as I am, I haven't healed. I won't lie. I haven't healed. You see, seeing his laundry on the line breaks my heart. Seeing anything that has to do with him breaks my heart. But I'm getting there. So my company states that if you do this CompTIA A plus certificate, some of you know the CompTIA A plus. If you do that, then automatically you qualify to move to this following department, which is L2, level 2. I'm doing technical support level 1. So once I obtain the CompTIA A plus certificate, automatically I qualify. I don't have to do an interview. They move me to this other department. So, and the nice thing about it is that my company pays for it. It's about 6,000 rand. I did it. It's 2 tests. I passed. Core 1, Core 2. I passed. I have my CompTIA A plus. I have my CompTIA A plus. Now I'm waiting to. They were supposed to move us at the 1st of December to this other department. Apparently, my manager says in my department we are 7 agents short, so they can't move other agents to another department until they hire new people to fill our positions. So he says that it's gonna be around March, April. So if I move to this other department, it's gonna be double the salary. Meaning that if currently I'm earning 1,000 rand, if I move to this other department, I'm gonna be earning 2,000 rand. So guys, no, I'm 40. Let me show you proof. I'm 40 years old. Let me show you proof. Let me show you proof how. Here is proof. It's right here. It's right here. This is me. Can you see? This is me. Can you see? Guys, you're so kind. Thank you, guys. This was recent. This was this year. Remember the Nedbank Cup that Kaiser Chiefs won, and it was like we won the whole World Cup. Yes, it was then. This is when this happened. It was this year. It's hard for me to heal because they are both here. Yesterday, I saw the girl. I was hanging my clothes on the line. I saw her walking by. So, how are you? That's what she said. How are you? So I'm fine, thanks. How are you? I'm well, thanks. Hey, it's candy. She thinks it's candy. Oh, guys, you're so kind. So that's my story, guys. But at least career-wise, I'm happy. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for sticking and listening to my story. Hey, your comments. You can judge me, guys. But no one judged me. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, that's the story of my life. I see him. Yes, he left on Friday and went home. There's a ceremony, traditional ceremony at his homestead. He said he's coming back on Monday. Yes, I also thought about this. I think the girl used Muti. It's fine. She can have him. I'm joining the gym next year. I want to look sexy. I want those big thighs. See those big thighs and a big bum bum. a, you see, a firm bam bam. I want a firm. I want this to be firm. Yeah, otherwise, guys, thank you for watching. Yo, I am moving. I am. And no one is gonna stop me. Shame. Thank you so much, Anela. Yeah, eventually I'll get over him, and yeah, I'm just glad that I'm still alive. I have a job. I have people around me that support and love me. I have you guys, my internet family, you see. I'll get over him. Oh, Queen, I know you do that. Andile, I go live mostly when I'm working around 12 p.m. Around 12 p.m. Yeah. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Actually, the reason why I started this channel is because I wanted to document my tech journey. You see, I want to I've already started actually. I want to be a cyber security, I want to be a SOC analyst. I want to get into cyber security, and I am gonna get into cyber security. By the end of the year, this year, I'm gonna be doing a live telling you that finally I found a job with an international company, Europe to be precise. Yes, I'm gonna get hired by a company from Europe. I'm gonna be earning decent money, a lot of it. Watch the space. Watch the space. Anela, are you going through the same, darling? Yes, I am. I'm able to talk to you guys while I'm working. And see, I don't work at a call center. Yeah, but it's technical support. I only chat to customers, yeah. I only chat customers, and they're not always there. I chat to customers, answer their queries, transfer if I have to transfer. It's not a lot of work. Honestly, it's not. Anela, are you going through the same? Hey girl, 2026. 2026 is gonna be I don't want to say it's gonna be my year. It is my year. 2026. One day, I'll be standing here. Maybe I'll change the address, I don't know. But one day, I'll be standing here, doing a live, showing you an email, an acceptance letter. Or what do you call that letter from HR? An appointment letter from this company that I don't know, that is from Europe. That's the only thing I know, that the company that is gonna hire me is from Europe. That's all I know, and that's enough for me. Yo, guys. How queen, my queen. I've already won, eh? No, Angie. I have kids, remember. But given an opportunity, I would grab it with both hands. I would. Given an opportunity, I would move to Europe. Yo, I wish I was that girl that would just change the city. Honestly, if I had enough money, I would have changed my address, not just move from Durban. Leave the entire KZN and move somewhere else. But I would love to move to Europe. Yo, I would love to. Hey, but guys, life hasn't been fair to me. I sometimes ask myself, what does this guy think, like when he's alone or before he goes to bed? Do I ever cross his mind? Not necessarily to say like in a positive way, but what does he think of me when he thinks about me? What comes to his mind? Or whether when he sees me or when he sees my name, what comes through his mind? I wonder. Does he say, ish, yeah, I did her bad? Or does he say, Okay, so whatever. This is life. She'll get over it one day. And I think 2 3 days ago he posted a status on his WhatsApp by Tupac. Says people life says life change, people change, we move on. I don't know, hey. But it's from that song, life goes on. I think he was just passing me a message to say, Sissy, it's time you move on. People change. It says things happen. People change. I don't know. But life goes on. I think I need a new start. I need a new start. But I don't know where. I'm just waiting to... but I think, Andile, maybe by the end of this year, I think I have to move here. In order for me to heal properly, I need to move away from here, from this place. It's poisonous for me. It's poisonous. But okay, that's life, guys. That's life. That's life. Thank you guys for not judging me. Okay, so I understand most people. Thank you, Queen. I'm very loyal. I've been with this guy for the past 7 years. I'm not saying people who drink or smoke, there's something wrong with it. I'm just saying I'm a boring girlfriend. See that type of girlfriend? A boring one. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go out. Queen, I spoke to you yesterday and I told you that I don't go out. I'm like this. I'm very boring. I'm very, very boring. And I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I don't mind being a boring girlfriend. Maybe I didn't have that vibe for him. I don't know when he saw that. I don't know. I'm just thinking a lot of things. But at the same time, I'm thinking it's not me. I mean, I did everything right. It's not me. Why am I punishing myself for his actions? For his reject, because he rejected me, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with me. I definitely know there's nothing wrong with me. It's just that when this happens, it leaves you with a lot of questions in your head. You would say, exactly what is it that I did wrong? Where did I go wrong? Yeah, but again, I'm talking about a 41-year-old. A 41-year-old man. Haibo, maybe he has a mind of a 17-year-old. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he has a mind of a 17-year-old. Yo, guys, you are so kind. Thank you, Queen and Andile. Yeah, for someone his age, I shouldn't be a boring girlfriend. For someone his age. Maybe if I was dating maybe someone in their 20s, they would say, yo, her hair, this one is boring. She doesn't do their hair. You see, Mina, this is natural hair. If I don't have my natural hair, I'd have Snoopy in my head. Cornrows. Eh? You call that cornrows? I don't know. I don't use Q-Tex nail polish. I don't. I do wear earrings. I do wear necklace. But I'm boring. I'm boring. So I think when I join the gym, I already see myself, a picture of myself inside a gymnasium. Hey, guys, I'm going to look sexy. Nina, you don't understand. I'm going to look sexy. 2026. I want a flat tummy. My tummy is not bad, but I want it flat. And the thick thighs. Hey! Anaznin. Guys. Yo, thank you so much for sticking and listening to my story. Anele, Andile. I hope, guys, you have subscribed to my channel. Listen. Okay, guys, is there anything that you'd like to ask me, gay, from your side? Andile, what you are saying, someone said it to me. In fact, 2 people already said this to me. They said that probably God is removing him for a certain reason, and I shouldn't take him back when he comes back, because he's gonna block my blessings. Exactly, this is what they said. Queen, take a plane now. Jump into a plane now and come to South Africa. Please, before it's too late. Before it's too late, please. Thank you so much, Andile. Thank you. Thank you so much, Andile. Guys, is there anything that you'd like to know? Like maybe follow-up questions? As I said, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing my business online. I have nothing to hide. Tomorrow my shift starts at 12, so I should be live 12 p.m. so I should be live from half past 12 p.m. I'll be live again. Please turn on your notifications so that you will see when I go live. Okay, thank you, Queen. Anele, I'll be live again tomorrow at 12:30. Yeah, at 12:30. Yo, guys, I can tell you a lot about myself. A lot. From when I was growing up, how I grew up, a relationship I have with my family, or not my family, with my mother. I can share a lot with you. But let me leave that for, let's say that will be a topic for another day. I don't like sharing this when I'm busy working, because I'll be distracted. I want to give you my full attention, right? Sure, Anele. Thank you, darling. You see, I can see your picture. It's very small. I cannot open it, but I can see you look beautiful. You look pretty. Anele, you look pretty. Do you wear glasses? I'll share another story, guys, with you when I'm live. I'm gonna be a weekend off, so when I go live Saturday or Sunday next week, I'll share another story again. Mina, someone said you should write a book, not about this incident that happened. My life was a drama. My life. Message Andile. Okay, Andile. Thank you for subscribing, Andile. It's going to get jealous when you move on. Which one is that, Andile? I think I read all your messages. You are not boring, Andile. Thank you. Let me read all your messages, Andile. Thank you, Anele. So what other plans do you have going on? Okay, before I answer that, which message is that, Andile? I think I read all your messages, starting from when you said I'm not 40 and I showed you my ID book. And you asked me if this was recent, and I said yes, that was the weekend, before the weekend of the Nedbank Cup. Yes. My son stole the show. Yes, Andile, i-relationship le ngikhuluma ngayo. Until I'm going back, reading all the messages. Which one? Andile. Andile, Andile. Okay, I read all your messages. Okay. What kept me going? Vele. I don't know, Andile, honestly. Hope. Hope. False hope, because I would say it's false hope because I kept on hoping that things were going to get better. He kept on promising that he was going to change. But then after he broke up with me, a part of me felt relieved, some sort of relief, and I was heartbroken at the same time. But then I thought, wait, I'm not sure if this thing is still there. See, this is my phone. I'm not gonna type anything, but I want to check if something is still there. Okay, here's my sort of notepad. Maybe I'm confusing God, I don't know. I want to see if this thing is still there. I don't know whether I wrote it here or somewhere else, but this is where I usually write my stuff. Wait, dear universe, not this one. Ish. Temu. Oh, sorry guys, sorry about that. It is. Is it this one? Man, I can't find. You know, maybe I'm confusing Gotting and Bell. I'm looking for this word. What is this thing? Oh, I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, I must have written it somewhere. Is it here? Let me see. I want to show you something. Okay, I was using this to study. I don't think it's here. Eh? Yeah, guys. I don't know if you're still there. I was manifesting. I know, again, you won't be able to see this clearly, but I'm going to read this paragraph for you. I don't know if you're still there. I was manifesting. Did I write the date here? I didn't write the date here, but I think it was after. I know it was after I found out that he was cheating with this girl. This is what I wrote. I'm going to read this passage. This is what I was manifesting. There, I think I'm going to read this passage only, this paragraph only. I said here, I am grateful for the happy life that I have without him. I wrote his name. This is his name. His name is Kula Kahl. I said, I'm grateful for the happy life that I have without Kula in my life. He is out of my life and out of my heart. I no longer love or need him. He no longer owns my heart. I'm free of heartbreaks and stress and overthinking. I'm finally free. Maybe God answered my wish, my prayer. I don't know. I wrote this, I think it was in May. May, June. So I was thinking, when this happened, I thought, why am I stressing? Because this is what I said on my notebook. This is what I said to God. Please remove this man. I wrote it so many times. I think I wrote it on my notepad here also. I wrote this thing so many times. God, actually, you see, they say when you manifest, do not manifest. You don't talk about the past or the future. You talk about the now. So when you manifest, you say, I'm glad that he's no longer part of my life. Act as if he's no longer part of your life. That's what I was doing this whole time, this whole entire time. So when this happened, I thought, oh God, I didn't think it was gonna hurt so much to remove him. But somehow a part of me said, this is my answer this is my prayer being answered. So what other plans do you have going today? I don't have any plans. I'm not cooking today. I'm tired. After this, I'm gonna go take a shower, take a bath, and just lay on my bed. Anele. You want me to blush now. Thank you so much. Eish. Yo, Andile. This guy has lots of love. He's very romantic. He gives you attention. He showers you with a lot. He would call you 10 times a day. He will remind you how much he loves you, how beautiful you are. He will compliment you out of the blue. Yo, this guy, he's very romantic. And I'm thinking, oh, he's doing all of this. You see, I don't work on, he closed in December. I work even on public holidays. He closes around the 14th like everyone. But he would stay here with me and only go home around the 27th, 28th of December and come back on the 2nd or on the 3rd. That's how much he loved me. That's how much I still had hope that he would change. No. I love you too, Queen. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. Andile, I think this is an answered prayer. I asked God so much for this to happen. After finding out that he was cheating, I literally wrote a letter to God. And asked him, begged him to move this guy away from my heart. Then that's what he did. It hurts, but a part of me says, this is what I asked for, and this is what I'm getting. God answered my prayers, yes. God answered. I know this is not the only passage where I wrote this. I know I wrote it everywhere. See, I use this book for studying. I would study. In the middle of studying, I would just think about him and start writing. Begging, writing a letter to God, writing a letter to the universe. Oh, power of I'm so bad at pronouncing words. Power of manifestation, whatever, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Yo, guys, yeah, so On my next live on Saturday, on Sunday, I'm gonna share. Yeah, ne? Until what you are saying is true. No, I'm not. I'm not. What is this in my language? You call it amahanis. You know, when the horses go on to a race, what do you call these things that they put like this? That's me. I have amahanis, these things. I don't know what they call it in your language. I'm facing forward now. I'm not going back. 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 I promise myself. Yes, horse blinders. Horse blinders. Yes, I have horse blinders. I'm like this now. I'm focusing on myself, on my health, on my career, on my growth, on my everything apart from him. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want anything to do with him. Horse blinders. Okay, I'll keep that name because that name because I like using that name. Pagamanis. Anyone here is from around? Anyone here is from around Devon? Maybe you can meet sometime and chat. Yes, I do have plans for Christmas. I'm gonna be going to with my son, the one that walked in. I have 3 kids. I have a 20-year-old. He's at home. He went to the homelands, and this one, and my youngest daughter also went with with her brother to the homelands yesterday. So I'm left with this one. We are gonna be visiting my sister in town. She lives in town. We're gonna spend the night there with my sister and her kids. Childhood wise, I had a very bad upbringing. I had a very bad upbringing. I will share that with you on my next live. It was very, very bad. To this day, I don't have a relationship with my mother. I don't have a relationship with my mother. She's alive and well. But I'll share that with you on my next live. Because we need some time, like the entire hour or more, to discuss that. But anyway, for Christmas, I'm gonna be with my sister and her kids in town. Yeah, guys. You know, after sharing this with you, the load feels lighter. I feel better, you know. Thank you for listening. Thank you for lending an ear. Anele, you are from Richards Bay. This guy is from Empangeni, originally from Empangeni. How? Okay. Maybe Anele will meet one day, sorry. Thank you, Queen. I'm starting to love myself. I'm starting to love myself. I'm working from home, right? So I decided that, you know what? You see, if you work from home, I'm sure some of you do work from home. You just wear anything at home. You just take a bath. Maybe when it's warm, when it's cold, you just put on your warm pajamas and a gown. No more that. I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna take a shower, dress up, put on wear a cologne, and wear my high heels. Yeah, on this desk, work on my laptop, looking stunning. This is me this year. That's the new me. No more working on wearing gowns and morning shoes. Not anymore. Andile from PE. Hugh and Gossip Budwam, thank you. Yo, you guys are amazing. You don't know the pain I'm hiding, but I'm getting there. Hopefully by the end of next year, I'll be sharing great news. Not hopefully, I am gonna be sharing great news. I mean, I know. You know what you know how I got this job, guys. I mean, I believe in manifest. Manifest. I always struggle with this word. You know what I mean? Manifestation, whatever. You know what I mean? I believe in it. You know what I did? How I got this job? And I always used to say on my previous job, I was working remotely on my previous job. From COVID, from 2020, I was working from home, and I was fortunate enough to find a new job that also is a work from home job. Okay, so before I got this job, I told my friends and some of my co-workers, I said, that was last year, I said, I'm gonna write my CompTIA A plus core 1 in July and core 2 in September. And that was before I got this job. I was still working for my previous employer. And in 2026, I'm gonna get a new job, and I'm gonna be working on the technical side. Okay, they all wish me well. You know, when this post was advertised, I saw it on the internet. When this post was advertised, I shared it with my colleagues, my former colleagues. I shared it with them. I think I shared it with about 25 of them. We all applied. Let me read this first quickly. Sorry. Thank you, Andile. Thank you, guys. Yo, you are so sweet. Good. Exactly, 100%, Anele. You should look like your future self. You see, you should look like your future self. Listen, before you all leave this live chat, this live streaming, I sent this post. I shared it with my friends, my colleagues, my former colleagues, and then I told them to apply. I applied, and then I told them, this is my position, I'm gonna get it. And then but before applying for this, before I saw this post, I think 3 or 4 months prior, I started writing on the WhatsApp chat, on the WhatsApp group chat for work. I started typing you see, when someone gets a new job, they would go to the group and type, guys, it's been a 10 years with you, thank you for everything, what, now God has blessed me, saying their goodbyes. I would do that every morning. I would go to I'd say, good morning, guys, and then I would start typing, hey guys, same thing that like as if I was saying goodbye to them. I'll start typing a paragraph. Once I'm done, before pressing send, then I'll erase it, copy it, and paste it on the notepad that I was showing you here. So every morning, I'll do that. Morning, guys, and then type this paragraph. Say, hey, God has blessed me. Finally, guys, I'm leaving you. Hey, this. Until one day, that materialized. I was the only one who got hired out of all the 25 people that I shared this post with. I'm the only one they hired from my company. I wrote, finally that morning came. I was so excited. I said, good morning, guys. But I had already told my manager that I was leaving. I said, good morning, guys. I started typing. But this time, I did not erase the paragraph. And then I pressed send. Gone. Hi, Mo. He said, hi. Congratulations. Is it the same company which you all applied? I said, yes. I told you, Jay. This was my job. I told you. So, the very same thing that I did that made me land this job, I'm gonna use it to land the SOC analyst job. Before the end of this year, my friends, I'm telling you, I'm going to be hired by a company from Europe. I'm going to be working as a SOC analyst. Let me read. You better start, Queen. You better start. Thank you, Andile. I guess it's the vibe that kept me going. That's the reason. I'm so positive, guys, inside. I am so positive about life. I'm so positive about life. I always tell people I was never meant. Guys, I'm gonna tell you my story. I'm gonna tell you my story. I'm not supposed to be staying here. Yeah. Hi, Bomina. I was destined for great things. Hi, and this is not the address that I should be living in. But yeah, I'll share my story on my other life. But my next life, I'm gonna be sharing my that story about my upbringing. And then I'll take it from there. Yeah, Queen, please shoot. I'm here. You can ask me anything, as I said. You can ask me anything. It's getting dark, manje, yo. 20 to 7. Ay, wait, nah. Yo, guys, Ay, bo. Queen. Ay. Ay, guys, you're making me blush, Pela manje. You're making me blush. Wena. Thank you. How? Thank you, Queen. I asked you to jump on the first plane to South Africa tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Please do me that favor. Ish. Hey, I don't know, man. But thank you. In my language, we say ngiyabonga. I'm gonna teach you how to speak Zulu. Ngiyabonga. Thank you. Ngiyabonga. Enkosi. Xhosa, enkosi. You guys, the weight is off my shoulder. After sharing this with you, maybe Queen, you'll remember, I've been asking this question for the past 2 or 3 days, because you see, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I wanted to share this. And then I asked the people that were on live. They told me they were 9 years old, 11 years old. But why are the kids on my live? Aibo. Let me take a screenshot of this. Yeah, boo, I've got it on a screenshot. I want to share it with my friend. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Angela, this guy, I think it was in 2022, he made a call and made me speak to his older brother. His older brother the guy is 41. So when I say his older brother, I'm talking about someone who's 50-something years old. He said to him, I believe that he had shared the things that I've done for him. Not in my presence. Maybe they had shared it before he made this call. Now this guy says to him, the phone was on speaker. This guy says to him, hey, I'm going to translate, Queen, excuse me. I want to put it verbatim, what he said in my language. He said, Yazbafo, abebaningi abantu besifazane eThekwini bafuna imali ezengakubona. Bancane abantu besifazane abafuna ukunikeza umuntu wesilisa imali. She's one of a kind, bafo. Ungayikhohlwa leyo ngane. Ungalenzi lelo phutha bafo lokuyikhohlwa leyo ngane, uyilethelwe idlozi. He was like, hayi, okay, hayi bafo ngeke ngize ngiyeke. Queen, translation. This translates to, I spoke to his brother. Okay, he was on a call with his brother, and he put his brother on speaker. His brother wanted to speak to me to thank me for helping his brother. Now I'm talking about his older brother. Now he said, hey, my brother, there are very few women on this earth that wants to share money with men or give money to their boyfriends or to their partners. All women want is for men to give them money, not the other way around. Don't ever forget her. She was brought to you by our ancestors, because they are brothers. She was brought to you by our ancestors. And I was like, oh, when this happened, when he broke up with me, and I thought, has he forgotten his brother's words? But anyway, it's life. Yo, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Aibo, you should be able to speak Spanish. You should be able to speak Spanish, right? I'm telling you, Angele, this guy has a mind of a 17-year-old, I guess. He has a mind of a... Let me show you. This guy is... I cannot say he's a liar. A few days before he dumped me, this is what he sent me. I'm gonna show it on my... I'm gonna show you my WhatsApp. I'm gonna show you my WhatsApp. Just a second. Ngena. Akekho uma wakho. Akekho uma wakho. He sent me this photo. It was around the 17th. He sent me this photo. This is the plan of a house that he's building at home. I'm the one who chose this plan. I'm the one who chose this plan. He was reminding me here that this one is, it says here at the bottom, this one is nice. We are born. And you, Njengo Messis. This was 7 or 8 days before he broke up with me. He's building a house back home. I was there when he started. I didn't contribute. I didn't contribute anything. He's married now. Fella, he's an electrician. He's married now. He doesn't need anything from me. When I go back to our chats a few days before we broke up, I just asked myself, Auntie, what went wrong? Because, like, I thought we were sailing smoothly, and all of a sudden, bam, phone, let's break up. Horrible. That's life. Yeah. Mm. Whew. You don't know how this has been heavy on my shoulders for you see, at night I would like I'm a light sleeper, but this kept me up most of like yo last week. It was the worst week of my, not last week, the first week of December. I felt like the walls were closing on me. I was suffocating. I couldn't breathe. I wanted to reach out to him so much. And my friends kept on saying, no, let it go. Aibo, how can I let it go? I love this guy. I said, no, it's not worth it. In the middle of the night, I would just send a message and say, I love you. And then he would say, thanks. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Yeah. This is me saying, I love you. You'll always have a special place in my heart. And then his response was with the heart, thanks. Here, here. He says, thank you. Ngagoi muruga. Only Spanish. How could you only learn dirty words? Queen, you must be working with guys. Anele, thank you, Siswam. I'm about to end this live just now. I'm just gonna reply to your questions and then I'll end it. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for listening. Exactly. You can't change a person. You can't. That's what I've realized. You can't. You only have control of yourself. You can't change another person. You can't. That's the hard lesson that I've learned. I thought by giving myself to him, by giving him support, by choosing him, like when my friends, they know I don't like going out, but they would say, let's go out, Jay, like have some fun. I would say no, make excuses just to stay with him. But when it comes to when his friends ask him to go out, he would not hesitate. He would just go. I'm only realizing a lot of things now. But yeah, I'll be fine. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm going to end this live now. Andile, you nejiki. Andile. You and Utwala. You are just saying. You are just saying. If alcohol is not your thing, you do not touch it when you are miserable or when you go through some stuff. You won't. I used to drink a lot when I was not a teenager, but in my early 20s. Not a lot. But when I was in college, I would drink. I would go to clubs on weekends. I would not go to school on Monday. I enjoyed my life, shame, I won't lie. Andile, we need to see each other again. We need to see each other again. I'm going to be... I don't know if you're going to be available tomorrow, but 12:30 tomorrow, I'm going to go live from 12:30 tomorrow. until I don't know when. And every day after that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Saturday, I might go somewhere. I might not be on live on Saturday because I might go somewhere. If not Saturday, it will be Sunday. That will be, I'll be sharing my upbringing story. Yo, I saw wish YouTube had like Facebook had DMs, or if it had an option of typing here and reply to your messages, guys. I love you guys. Yo, you made my day. I somehow feel relieved. I have some happiness, excitement, and I don't know where it's coming from. Yo, hi guys. Thank you so much. I know you do, Queen. I know you do. Thank you. It's good. Okay, Auntie Leput. Thank you so much. Yo, the compliments. The compliments. Let me take a screenshot. I want to show it to my friend. I have a 30-year-old friend. I have a 30-year-old friend who always say, I look older than you. Yo, guys, you make me like, I feel beautiful. I feel beautiful because of you guys. Thank you. So let's chat again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Please turn on your notifications, okay, so that you'll know when I go live. Good night, guys. Bye-bye for now.